Hello, we will be playing FB05 Vegito because I don't have codes for the new set just yet, and this deck is pretty fun. The stall version, 61 cards. I think the aggro version is very bait and not very good at all, to be honest. This is probably the only way to really play the deck nowadays. We're in Pisslo, so the version of the Timmies. Let's go. The deck didn't get anything this set, I don't think, from memory. All the stuff for the new Vegito doesn't really fit at all, and all the reveals from Story Booster don't seem to fit in this deck from memory. I'm trying to remember. I think all of the SCRs and evolve targets need Pitaras under them, so maybe you could build FB05 Vegito with Pitara, and that package could be okay, but I think just running this with these is really good. It's probably the best way to play the deck. Okay, go hard picker. This is pretty good. You just have a bunch of 1-drops. Goten is especially nice just because if he plays any Gohan on the field, just bounce it before he plays like the 2-cost Piccolo that gives it 2 key and stuff. So you can control their awakening quite well, which I think is a big issue for this deck. You have 4 Zeno, don't really need it, it's just gonna charge, and then we can play Gohan there. So what I'm trying to do with the deck is basically just stall with a bunch of 1-drops and fill up my drop to 10, flip, and then just pay for really big value swings, draw, and control. With stuff like Absolute early and then playing this after each flip. We'll just combo here. Like you can stay really high life playing this deck, and then just take a bunch of life when you're feeling comfortable. This thing also does take a life if you need to, same with the 3-cost Goku and this Trunks. He's coining out the 2-cost, which is actually very nice for us. We have a very good turn 2 now. We can just take this, that's fine. Yeah, very, very, very good turn 2 for us here. Honestly, it just might be this again, charging this. This will be our turn now, and then depending on what he plays, we could just play this turn 3. And I like having this. Definitely need to keep this almost always. Yeah, it just charges, it's fine. You do want to hit your opponent still, just because you can go super control, but you can also flip it really easily and go super aggro if you feel the need to, so it's not bad getting them down to low life. Especially since this deck has a conditional awakening, it's not bad to just pressure them because they like to flip at high life if possible. Just like the trash too. Usually one doesn't drop. You don't really want to play this ever. You just want it to drop for the most part. Same with this, honestly. So probably will trash this to them and drop pretty good. Yeah, we will just bounce this. It's immune to KO effects, but it's not immune to bouncing and bottom decking, which is really good for us. Yeah, this Gohan Piccolo deck is okay. I haven't really played it myself, but playing the 5-cost Piccolo into SCR on turn 4 is quite nice. It just, I think against some decks it will struggle to awaken. Just with getting 3 key early is quite hard. You can be disrupted quite easily. You can just take this on. Getting Absolute's not too bad. It's just gonna play it again. Just bounce it again, really, like. We'll just turn this one. getting our drops in. So when we flip it up every time. I don't think this is one. We'll bash it up again. Keep pressuring him since we don't want him to flip at high life if possible. Yeah, he'll get us a card. I think it's one that attacks twice? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we don't really need to keep that, honestly. We can just go. So he's still not going to be awakened this turn. I think he could have awakened. I think there's a 1-cost Gohan that gets a key. So he could have gone 1-cost Gohan and then played this to give it 2, but get him the 3 key. We can get to 10 swap in this, so I'm happy to take a life here. Charge this, we get one to draw from last time, so... Just need 3. That's a good mill. Getting this in the drop is very big. Honestly, he might try and protect this really hard. He might be relying on this to awaken next time, so we'll just bounce it from hand. I'm sure he's having a great time. Yep, there it goes. Don't have 20, so he's out under the floodgate, but doesn't really matter. So we're 2 cards off 10, and we're in 5 life. I think we're in a pretty decent spot here. He is yet to awaken, and he hasn't really done anything. One thing I found really awkward about this leader is, I don't know why they have DBZ on Unawakened and then DBS on the flip side. It feels very strange. I mean, I guess not really, but I think this with like a flippant like Gohan would have been quite cool. Like in that fight from DBZ. You know, he's like fighting in that snapper after. Okay, so we will awaken here. Did get there on 4 life. His board is looking quite weak still. Would have been really nice for him to be under the floodgate effect, but can't have everything. I mean, he's using activate main, but he can't do anything because he still needs to pay 1, even if it was a 1-cost. Okay. He is bashing into here, which is interesting. I guess he'll come out. Can we awaken next time? I think this is fine. Just smash my face. If he just passes, that's also fine, realistically. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. I could do this in the trunks to bounce this, maybe, and then we have some setup, kinda. Trunks does let us awaken. And can kind of just like play absolute lightning on this, and then draw one, have one up for Gal. Sure. Okay, this is good. Even if he goes 5 cost on the SCR, we can just bottom deck it. Just need to hope we don't really mill too many of our 3 or 4 cost Vegitos. That would be really, really bad. Because once you get to about this energy, the deck's really reliant on finding these 2 cards. And the fact you can just mill them, so it's bad. Okay, he's not playing 5 cost on the SCR. Okay, now we can awaken. See our mills? 4+4? Oh god, okay, oh fuck, okay. Not the best, to be honest. Not the greatest. We'll just pull out and stay on our life for another turn. I think it's fine. Oh, he played me. Well, I can't read. Wait. Just Galley gun while we have the energy. Yeah, so we're definitely playing this. We could do this and see what it does. We'll do this here. Give this double strike. Try bone like this. See if he wants to. Honestly, we'll just. Basically, now he just needs to kill us this turn, or he's quite screwed. That's a very good card to get for next turn if we live. Apparently he does have it this time. Drop an energy. Play go on. Okay, he doesn't have this yet. Okay, I think this guy just doesn't have the cards. That's completely fine. This is this one. It shouldn't be a way he kills us. It's not good for game next time. So if we charge to 7, we can have a pretty disgusting all-in with a double Vegito. So we will charge to 7. We'll just see what happens. It'll be discarding that off the 4-cost Vegito. Take a life here. This combo is just so sweet. I mean, really, we don't need to smack his face. If we don't kill him, we die this turn, so no point smashing into the board, otherwise you would bash the board, but I think it's better off just going for a very good double strike here with this. This. Right here. Bottom deck this way though. Let's do the 2 energy we can actually let's just grab a 10k. And let's see, maybe. He's this one first. Plus 30, another plus 30. $160, not too bad. From like, what do I have? 8 cards, I think? 8 cards in hands? It's pretty decent. Yeah, it wasn't really close. Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting that, but... to be fair, it seemed like he didn't have the right cards with it, but we are in Pisslo, gold 3. But even if we did send Johannes here on 4, we basically always had a response with the bottom deck. It definitely would have made that a lot harder though, for sure. But we would have been able to answer it every turn, which is very good.